I mentioned it earlier, and I have mentioned it in previous episodes, and that is the overt racism of Hollywood. They try to convince us that they are better, that we should listen to them, that they are the diversity, inclusion, and equity capital of the world, that they are the fair and balanced, bring everyone in. We see everybody equally. That is what they try to tell you. Well, let me take that back. That is what they tell you. But the truth of the matter is, it's a lie. I'll keep saying it until people start listening, start believing, and start calling Hollywood out for their hypocritical bullshit. They are the most racist, bigoted organization out there because Hollywood is bereft of creativity and ideas. They will take old IPs, that stands for intellectual properties for anybody who did not know. They take old IPs and try to, instead of, we won't say the term whitewash, they take old IPs and try to brown wash them. And what do I mean by brown wash? I mean, they'll take old things that were traditionally based and rooted in white characters, Anglo characters, European characters, and throw minority faces on them. Disney is the worst at brown washing. They do it whenever and wherever they can. Even when it makes 0 sense, they do it. They just recently released a trailer for another one of their live action garbage remakes, Peter Pan and Wendy, where Peter Pan seems to have suddenly got a tan, and now the Lost Boys are now girls. Oh, they take it to the extreme. Tinkerbell is now black, but that's not the first fairy they've done that to. The live action remake of Pinocchio. The fairy godmother, I think, is a black dude. I mean, the pictures, because I refuse to give 1 second of my time to that nonsense. But the pictures from the trailer, I think that's a dude. I mean, could be a bald head black woman. I don't know, but it's the race swap. And then, of course, their Little Mermaid, where Ariel is now black. It is abject, as I said earlier. It is abject lack of creativity and imagination and a show of laziness to take already established stories and characters and race swap. Disney's the worst, but Disney isn't the only. It was a show that maybe the BBC, regardless of who did it, it was a show slash miniseries about Queen Elizabeth, and in this miniseries slash show, the Queen was black. Now I don't know why the is stupid. The is absolutely stupid, and it is insulting because instead of taking the time and researching minority cultures and their past and their lores, what they're saying is, in the words of my man Eric D. July, they're showing us that minorities have no validity unless they're based on white characters. Because all they're doing are taking established white European Anglo characters and putting brown faces on them. Well, why not research the characters of the minorities and create wholly original stories on them? They won't because they're lazy, they're afraid that that won't work, but they want to scream to you that they're better and everybody should be included and it's all about diversity. Well, if you really gave a damn about diversity, then really research the cultures that you pretend to exalt and uphold and stand by. Quit just making us brown-faced versions of what's already established white and successful. That's that bigotry of low expectations. I've mentioned that before. That bigotry of, well, we know y'all can't do it unless, you have our help. Man, you. Disney, Hollywood.
You, the plane you flew in on, them shoes, your socks with the bell on it, your gay ass accent, them cheap ass cigars, your yuck mouth teeth, your hairpiece, your chocolate, Guy Ritchie, Prince William, the Queen.
We are our own people. Treat us with respect. Do the research. Give us our own stories. Quit giving us white stories like we can't stand on our own. Hollywood ain't shit. Wait. Stop right there. That was a sample. You want the whole entree? Follow us on our podcast, Free Mind Thinkers. You can find us where you pick up any and all your favorite podcasts. That includes Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves and always dare to think differently.